So this is going to be a little bit different than my normal content. This is kind of just a video I'm throwing in there. I really want to talk about being an automotive YouTuber. This is mainly about me wanting to, but also maybe giving a little advice or just letting you know what it takes to try to be a YouTuber in this space. So I've wanted to be a YouTuber for pretty much since the inception of YouTube. I've never had the time, the money, or a little bit of the motivation. I definitely had some motivation, but once time and money came into being a factor, it's a little bit harder. Constantly having to worry about, like, obviously paying bills. Working on cars is expensive. It's very, very expensive. I obviously have the background in like videoing, so I have the lights, I have the equipment, all that kind of stuff. But this stuff's expensive. And I'm not saying you need to have the gear that I have. Like, I'm currently filming on a Canon C80, which this thing alone, just the body is $6,000. The lens is $2,000. I have $1,000 mic. Now, I didn't buy this stuff for YouTube. I bought it for my career, which is doing video, photos, commercials, that kind of stuff for brands, for commercials. I've even shot other people's YouTube channels. I shoot a lot of content for social media. So a lot of the stuff I do is social media stuff. So I give a lot of advice to my clients when I am filming them. So that's a lot of directing. Like, I'm constantly online, whether it's social media, whether it's YouTube, giving my experience of what will work and what doesn't work. I've just been giving it to those clients. Now I'm kind of putting my money where my mouth is and doing it for myself, which it's a little bit harder when there's no one controlling the camera. Working by myself, especially doing car content, which I absolutely love working on cars. If I could just be a mechanic, I would. At this point in my life, I can't just switch careers with like how my bank account's situated, that kind of stuff. But I mean, technically I can. I could sell all my stuff and do it. But I don't want to work for someone. Working for myself for the past 8-9 years, I don't want to give that up. So I really do want to chase my dreams of being a YouTuber, specifically an automotive YouTuber. So I'm investing a lot of time, a lot of money into bringing you guys content that will be entertaining for you. Also, I want to build stuff that I want to build. So I did just purchase a truck yesterday, which for you guys, it'll probably be like a few days later. But I bought a truck. I will be doing a reveal of that hopefully next week. It is being delivered. I bought it out of state, so it needs to be transported here. That video will obviously coincide with the engine build that I'm doing, the 2JZ that we're putting on. That's a big announcement of what exactly I'm going to be doing. So that build is going to be a longer series. Obviously, that one's going to cost a lot more money, and obviously I'm funding that out of pocket. So it's going to be a little bit ways down the line finishing that, because obviously we're building the engine. We got to fix the body panels. We got to do suspension. And then we're basically building a car from scratch. And it's a very exciting car that I'm going to build, or truck, I should say. It's probably the one truck that I've wanted since it was built originally, obviously by someone else. And I always say, if I ever win the lottery, the very first truck I'm having built is this one. So stay tuned for that. Take a look at that episode. Subscribe, leave notifications on if you do have all that stuff. Be on the lookout for that one. Let's talk about what it takes to be a YouTuber in this space. or even in general. YouTube is very saturated. So there's a lot of creators on YouTube, especially in the automotive space. It's really hard to break through. I have the quality, so we have great equipment, great audio, all that kind of stuff, but it all comes down to the content you're producing. And obviously, the people that have more money, it's a lot easier to get stuff done quickly. They have people edit their videos, they have people filming their videos. As much as I would love to have all that stuff, you don't need that stuff. So I'm just trying to be really consistent with my videos. The social media videos are really hard to keep up with, because obviously YouTube, I'm posting 1, maybe 2 videos a week. Social media, you gotta be pretty much every single day. I would love some help. I'm probably gonna try and hire someone if I can, or at least to film some of these videos. If I can find someone at a reasonable rate to clip up some of my stuff, I'm super open to that. I'm trying to invest. I'm basically investing in this to make it a business. So if you personally are looking to do something in this space, just know you don't need a super expensive camera like I do. You can film it on your phone. There's plenty of people that just film. Take a look at Cletus. Cletus McFarlane's a great example of, I would say 90% of their stuff's just filmed on a phone, especially when he's going to do big events. He has his employees or friends just film on his iPhone. It's really not that hard. You can do really pretty much anything. But there's a lot of people that film on Red cameras, which obviously do great as well. It's all about just what's entertaining, what do people value. It's hard to know what people are going to enjoy. For example, I started this channel with doing overland stuff and was doing well. I've had Tacoma, I've had a 4Runner. This is my second 4Runner on the channel, at least. I've had a previous 4Runner, I've had a Tundra. And it's really hard switching over to, for example, this WRX that I have here. It doesn't get that many views. People aren't super interested in WRXs. Yes, there are some people that do. This was a car that I've always wanted as a kid, and I'm glad I have it, but I am probably selling it because I want to fund, or at least I need the funds to do the drift truck build, which I would probably say what we're building with that, I've wanted more than any other car. I've wanted it more than a Lamborghini, a Porsche, or any of these crazy supercars, which I don't really care for in the first place. We will be selling this if anyone on here wants it. But yes, I put a lot of time and effort in this car, and it's not that I'm not seeing results on YouTube. I mainly need the funds for the new car. I hate having to sell them, but I also don't have space. If I had a bunch of space, I would keep it as well as build the drift truck. So that's where a big part of YouTube, I know a lot of people get annoyed when YouTubers buy cars, sell them, buy cars, sell them, buy cars, sell them for content, which I 100% get. You can't just stack up cars. Like I'm someone who not necessarily gets bored of something, but I like doing new things. I like learning new things. And once I build something, I'm not exactly bored of it, but I do just want to learn something new. So I love this thing, but I do want to pursue building this. I really want to learn every aspect of building a car, truck, that sort of stuff. I want to get into the automotive working area, I guess. I want to learn how to weld. I want to learn how to paint. I want to learn how to do body work, suspension, design, obviously engine building. But in order to do that, I need to sell. So we're selling this. We have a truck coming next week. And that's going back to, this is expensive. Being an automotive YouTuber is expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can obviously work on your cars on a budget. But how my mind works is I want to build something I want to build. So this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. Am I going in a lot of debt doing it? Yes. That's not the fun part. But I think the whole process is going to be fun. I'm hoping to get some cool content for you guys, maybe teach you guys something. My whole channel is centered around DIY. You can do it yourself. You don't need someone else to do it for you. If you want, you can. But I just want to show that anybody can do anything. I don't know how to do any of this stuff at all. I don't know how to build an engine. I don't even know how to weld. I kind of know how to paint. I know what needs to be done. I just need to know how to do it or learn how to do it. So that's really what this next series is going to be, is basically just building from an engine to a finished truck with no experience at all. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, please subscribe, like this video, comment. It really, really, really helps me out. I'm really trying to take this whole video stuff super serious, at least on my end. I obviously am still working as a videographer, and I even want to work on your guys' cars. If you guys are in SoCal and pretty much want to do anything to your car, I'm happy to do it for free. It gives me content. It helps you out. You don't have to pay insane labor somewhere else. If you don't trust me with it, completely understand. But I will obviously look up and research how to do it. So if you do want to do that, hit up my DMs, slide in there, ask away. I'll tell you if I can or can't do it. But please, once again, subscribe. It really, really, really helps me out.